I thought it was just practice right now.
Small penis.
We're just practicing. We're getting better. I mean, I'm still uploading them.
What's the point of practicing though?
Yeah.
Like a podcast can't
I
really
want to save all these things. Obviously, can't save the one I just deleted by accident. But here we are again, episode 2, part B. Just lost an hour and 15 minutes of audio.
Nothing to show.
It was a banging
tough,
conversation
bro.
too, which is so terrible.
Yeah.
Anywho, I can get to something
I'm
I've really
nothing in
wanted
my
to talk
room.
about all day today. I've had it circled on my little notebook next to me.
What power?
Well, that's second. Let me get to the first one. How the fuck did the San Diego or the Los Angeles Chargers lose that game last weekend? For everybody that doesn't know football, let me explain to you what happened. It is the final game of the season. Los Angeles Chargers versus the Las Vegas Raiders. They are both on the verge of clinching a playoff spot, okay? So close to each other, in fact, that if they were to tie that game, they would both make playoffs, okay? And the best thing about that is the Pittsburgh Steelers would have got eliminated, and fuck the Steelers. So we go into overtime for the Chargers Raiders. Fantastic game, right? Get down to 1 minute left. It is tied. And Las Vegas had the ball, and they were just going to run it out. They're like, fuck it. Let's just tie the game. Let's both get in here. There's 40 seconds left in the game. It's over. The game's over at this point if there's no timeouts. San Diego decides to take their timeout because they got greedy and they wanted to win. So Las Vegas then said, oh, you did that to us? Well, guess what? We're going to kick the field goal now and send you fuckers to the home couch. And that's exactly what they did. They ran up the ball another 15 yards, made it nice and easy for their kicker, and he nailed it, drilled it right through the middle, and the Chargers are eliminated because of that. And the Raiders even said after the game, we were going to let the clock go down all the way. But because the Chargers called that timeout and tried to go for us, we had to beat them.
Mark, how do you feel?
Yeah,
Were you watching the game?
A Chargers fan, I was fucking devastated. Yeah, bro.
Do you want them to tie it?
Yeah, because like the Chargers making the playoffs doesn't happen fucking often. And they just wasted an entire season because I definitely thought that they were going to make it this year. But all I'm saying is this coach needs to get fucking fired because if it wasn't for him, we would be playing tonight. But, you know, hopefully next year they fucking make it because I was so disappointed. And fucking watching Pittsburgh play Kansas City. It's like Pittsburgh is going to get eliminated in the first round either way. Like, there's no fucking point. Nobody wants to see the Pittsburgh Steelers in the playoffs. They're boring as fuck.
Upset?
There's no fucking chance there's an upset. I will fucking bet any money that there's no way there's going to be a fucking upset between the Steelers and the Chiefs.
Yeah,
the Chiefs are going to
TikTokers are not scoring over 30 points today against the Chiefs.
No.
I can guarantee it.
Cincinnati's still beating the Raiders right now, so there you go. Fucking shows how good the Raiders are.
Mark, I hear the pressure in your voice.
I do feel bad for you. I don't know what I'd be going through right now if I were you.
I'm just fucking devastated. I can't wait for the Monday game though. Arizona versus the Rams, bro.
That will be a good game. The
Vegas
Bengals game.
Hopefully, we'll get rammed as hard as the Chargers did. What?
What did you say?
Hopefully, they'll get rammed as hard as the Chargers did. Get fucked. I'm joking.
The Raptors are playing Milwaukee Bucks right now. They're losing 16-2. Oh, you just fucking love to see it. All my teams suck dick, honestly.
Oh, my fantasy league. Curry's out.
All my teams are pathetic, but it's okay.
The New York Knicks.
Chelsea lost as well today to Man City, bro.
What did you say, Jordan?
I said me and Scott just not knowing what the fuck's going on.
Is Scott even back?
Oh, I didn't even know you left?
Yeah, so I guess it's just you being lonesome.
A fucking
no,
loser.
I'm lonesome. Oh.
Yeah, Jordan. Chelsea lost to Man City today. So
yeah, so
let's
horrible.
fucking go. Suck my nuts, Martin. You little fucking
hey.
boy. Oh, you think you can beat Man City now? I don't fucking think so, bro. Remember that one time when you guys almost got kicked out of the league? Oh, that was pretty funny. Oh,
Yeah, but we won the more important battle, and that was the Champions League finals. So
nobody fucking cares about
in
that.
the end, we're still the
What,
champion.
Scott? That's outrageous. That's fucking outrageous. Can't lie,
Wait, what?
you
What did you-
cunts. He said nobody cares about the Champions League. That's the biggest thing you could possibly win in fucking football, bro. What the fuck?
What do you
When's the
mean?
last time Arsenal won the Champions League?
Bro, neither
Okay,
team
the
has
Champions
won.
League.
Man City has
I
still
think I'm
hasn't
gonna
won
go.
either.
Shut up, Mark. Shut up. He doesn't need to know.
Yeah, all Man City
just-
does. This is all Man City
Get
does,
second
bro.
place,
His
bro.
fucking money cut. And then buys
Oh,
the best
yeah.
players, and they're still fucking shit posters, bro.
Hey, second
probably
place
gonna
like
win.
every year ain't bad.
Yeah, I wish I was second place every year, but
You know what?
Hey, sometimes.
Second place is not first, but it's not last.
Exactly.
first,
Oh,
second,
bro.
they're the one with the hair.
Martin's about to get beat. Oh.
Nah, I'm chilling. It's all
Suga
good.
be lit.
I was just thinking about Jordan. I didn't want to be racist.
He didn't know it.
Gabriel.
He didn't know it.
Come downstairs for dinner, Martin. Time to
Rodina.
tell your future. Time to tell your fortune. Nah, it's not racist. That's fucking jokes. Cut. Yeah. Eat potatoes every day. Ah.
Hey,
Cut.
hey, Jordan. Hey, don't be racist, man. What the
Jordan.
hell?
Jordan.
Irish people have been through a lot, okay?
What was
Just
that?
because
Party was a word.
you're a New Zealander, okay? Just
Huh?
call you racist.
What do you call a group of
Spuds.
potatoes? Spuds. This is a party.
Parties, bruv.
Parties.
Parties,
bruh.
bruv.
Better parties in my house, dog.
Yeah, bruv.
Girl comes over. She's like, "What the party you talking about?" I'm like, "What she mean? I got the party right here." Just potatoes on the counter. I suck my dick.
I'll suck my penis.
No, that's honestly that's
Jordan,
that's
bro, make
how
that
you,
TikTok, bro.
get a
Make that
wife in
TikTok,
Ireland.
man. It'll go
Yeah,
viral.
well, that's how you get a wife in Ireland, bro. You just fucking throw like big sack of potatoes.
A sack of potatoes at
gets on her
her.
knees, bro.
When you're about a fucking Irish woman, she says, "Throw me around like a party, like a sack of
No,
potatoes."
she says,
Top of the morning to you, laddie.
Put it in yours.
Put it in yours.
You did, man.
The English are coming.
In yours.
Hurry up, John Joe Shelby. The English are coming.
The proud Irish, I fought them off. Wouldn't be happy about that, Jordan.
I am the pride Irish.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you'll go save the day.
Same as the
I'll
IRA.
save the day.
I would 100% be a suicide bomber for the IRA. I'm putting that on the record.
Yeah, would you target your
I'm
own
putting
people
that
like
on
your
the
IRA?
fucking record.
What?
Yeah, would
Huh?
you target the local primary school?
You don't have to be racist or anything.
Oh, bro, you
I'll
got
kill a
some,
white
no
man if
idea
you
what
want
you're
to-
talking about, bro.
I'm joking.
Bro, shut the fuck up. Your information on this is
That's
flawed.
cool.
I'm telling you guys that right fucking
Bro.
now. That whole fucking
Bro,
no,
I'm
bro, we did not pull our
129th
own
Irish,
people.
bro. Me and Jordan,
If it's a-
me
They
and
were just,
Jordan's
they were
ancestors
just
went to
collateral
hell.
damage. Yeah, they were just causing
Jordan, you know
the
No,
crossfire.
no, no, it's not
Jordan,
collateral
I'm
damage. You guys don't
129th
understand.
Irish, bro.
No, wait, shut the fuck up.
Bro, me and you are bros, bro. We're bros, man.
We're bros, but
Joking,
not
I'm
by
like-
any type of blood at all.
Zero
I'll tell you
knowledge.
that right now.
Hey, you
You
don't know
have
that.
no
You
black
don't-
in
you
your
don't know that.
bloodline, Jordan. Jordan, man, what if your great someone gave birth to a mixed child and just vanished throughout the bloodline?
If
It's
there's
gonna
not
wipe
any
it out
black
again.
in my
The evidence
bloodline,
would
it
be in
could
his
only
pants.
been from the 1980s when 90% of Black Americans contracted fucking syphilis by the U.S. government. That's the only way we have blood related, bro. And there's no African
Zero.
blood in zero, bro.
Bro, what do you mean? It's all on your cock.
It's all on my cock. From the belly button down, I'm actually Nigerian, believe it or not.
Legal Nigerian holder right here.
But nah, bro, your information on the IRA is flawed. We didn't. Okay, listen, you have to understand the difference. We did not kill our own people. They're not collateral damage. If we did bomb primary schools, but if we did bomb near a primary school and a child was injured, best know that child was a Protestant fucking stop. There was no, bro. No,
Exactly,
I'm telling you right now.
Wait, what do the
It's not
Protestants
the
do?
same. Okay.
Protestant,
Oppressed the Irish, starved them.
Protestant scum. He's like, are the kids just free games? Like,
Raped, murdered, and enslaved. You know what I mean?
Pillaged.
oh, so they're like
Pillaged.
they're the scapegoats in Ireland then.
Well,
Yeah, they're fucking.
it's kind of
literally
true.
Fuck.
Forced conscription, they weren't even given names in the military. They're given numbers and shit.
In the Irish
It was
military?
a Welsh.
There's literally.
When Ireland was
Bro.
controlled by English.
That's fucked.
They're part of the British Empire.
Ireland's not. But anyways, Northern Ireland might be, but it's definitely not still. I don't know, man. The whole thing's bullshit. Bro, literally, I had a substitute teacher come to my English class once. Martin, I think you were in my class, but she came in, she was talking about the IRA, and she was saying how the IRA was supplying Nazi Germany with fucking AK-47.
The NRA fighting the Nazis?
Bro, we were not supplying fucking Hitler with AKs, bro. It just wasn't happening.
What
And she
manpower?
started saying that, bro. She started saying that IRA were terrorists. I said to her, I'm like, how the fuck? Okay, blowing people up is not terrorism. If these people are coming in and enslaving, no, wait though. That's not like you have to let me. If they're coming in pillaging your people, raping and enslaving, and fucking murdering your people, and if you're blowing them up, how is that terrorism? That's simply fucking peacemaking. No,
Peacemaking.
fighting them back.
It's not terrorism. It's fighting
It's
fighting
not
back,
peace.
not peace.
It's
Can I kill every
peacemaking.
white
You're
person
trying
I
to
see
make
then?
peace. Peacekeeping's different. You're trying. That's
Can I
trying to
kill-
keep the peace. You don't.
I kill white people.
Okay. Yeah, no, but that's a very broad statement because I'm white, Mudge
Southern
is white, Scott's
American,
white.
Texas people.
And none of us are
South
from
Only
the
if they
same
shoot at you
country,
first,
bro.
but that's if you're.
Yeah.
Peacekeepers can only fight back if they've been shot at first.
Bro, that is one thing I kind of hate nowadays. Is like everyone just kind of is a getaway free card. Just like straight, you can just be racist to a white person. Nobody's gonna bat an eye, except for like the
Yeah,
conservative
but like
guys.
they say
but,
it's
like,
not racism though. It's
Like that's the thing though.
because,
It pisses me off because there's so many
other-
there's so many different kinds of white person. It's like me going up to a Chinese person, being like, "Oh, hey, you're Vietnamese? Oh, no, bro, like bro, come on, like
It's just such a get out of jail card for every other race.
Man is nothing like an Albanian man. A German to an Italian, completely different. Like
Yeah.
And it's
they all have
something like
separate cultures.
like Kanye West said, bro. Kanye West is a great mind this generation. He's like, someone asked him why he turned on black culture. He's like, I didn't turn on black culture, but I turned on victimization mentality. And he's like, black people, or he's like, black young men, and this and that, like, young black people, is like, go and buy land and shit. So, like, they'll have nothing on you, but, like, stop being a victim. Like, of course, you have to, like, embrace what happened and embrace your, history, but you can't, like, victimization mentality is just, it's just slowing down the
Gets you
process.
nowhere.
It gets you nowhere, man. It literally does. Go buy
Bro.
land, go be some young boss motherfuckers, bro. Dead
Like
ass.
Kanye can say that, but like I feel like he's also disconnected from society too. This guy.
Well, yeah,
has-
he's also
he can give a
fucking
dollar
rich.
to every. He said just go buy land, bro. You know how hard it is to buy land in America? All the lands are bought. Like you can't just buy land in America. Like it's all bought. You have to buy it from someone else for a profit. Like
Yeah, his
maybe.
statement is flawed, but I think
Like if I had money,
We're
I'd
trying
buy
to
land
say
in
that.
Calgary. But like that's a lot of money. Like you need money. You need to make double that to
bro,
live.
you know what I fucking hate, man? Okay, so people out there, right? Like older people, like let's say, Gordon Ramsay, he's like, I'm not gonna give any money to my kids. It's for me and my wife. When I die, it's going all to charity, or like I'm like freezing it, not giving it to my kids. Bro,
Yeah,
that is.
happening.
Don't you think that is so fucked up?
It says
like,
fucked up.
Like yeah, like it's important to like give your kids incentives and not like have them grow up being spoiled, but like the whole point of it is like
Literally doesn't know what
generational wealth, bro.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Like literally, you like that money's not gonna do any good for you when you're fucking dead. It's like the most selfish thing. Like I'm just gonna freeze it. Like I'm just not letting anybody touch it. Like, are you kidding me? I'm gonna give it to your kids,
Hey.
like, bro.
Try solving.
Do you know
world
what
hunger
you're
and
like?
that shit.
The generation, like your offspring to succeed in life. Maybe somebody will come along and take that money that you left for your kids. Like your grandkids. One of them could take that money and go do something fucking great with it.
Or they could blow it all on cocaine and strippers for 80 years straight and die from a heart attack
Let's-
in Bangkok.
Bro, that's
Like,
still a good fucking
imagine-
life, bro.
imagine,
That's a
like
great. Hey, he's doing well for himself.
Like a 1 week bender turned to 80 years.
You guys want to hear something kind of fucked up real quick? It's just a quick one. So basically, I was talking to this like rock crystal bitch the other day. Like she's an Aquarius and shit, or whatever. An aquarium,
my
bro. I
God.
don't even know,
Oh,
bro.
God.
Women, bro.
One of them hoes.
She's one of those, right? She's one of those. But wait, bro, wait. So we were chilling in this parking lot. We're staying up all night. We're just talking and shit. And she's like saying how she can. She's trying to tell me how she can like in a way contact the dead, you know? Right? Which I'm thinking like first of all I'm thinking like this bitch is nuts,
Jesus,
right? Whatever. But like we started talking about ghost stories. I was telling her some of mine and shit. And I told her the one about the guy at McDonald's, like that whole ordeal. But the thing that I left out was I actually forgot about myself when the guy said that there was a presence on the right side of my body. I actually didn't remember that part of the story. Okay? But I remember him saying that like fully there was you guys might remember me saying, but he said there was a presence on the right side of my body for some reason. Okay, so then basically we were talking blah blah blah, and she's like, and I was telling her like I feel like when you talk about shit like because I fully believe in this type of stuff, bro. Like I believe in spirits like 100% after the shit that's happened. But she was talking to me. She's like, if you don't mind, like, could I like tell you something? I'm like, what is it? And she's like, is there anyone that like is watching you or like you have bad blood with and this and that? I'm like, not that I know. Not bad,
The
bro. I
shadow
swear to God, this
demon.
is listen, bro. This bitch is like, okay, like I don't want to scare you, but can I tell you? I'm like, yeah, what the fuck is it? She's like, there's been a presence ever since we started talking about it. She's like, there's been a presence at the right side of your body. But this is the fucked up thing she said, bro. She's like, I'm like, where's it at? She's like, it's like across the parking lot right now. I'm like, this bitch tweaking, right? Then I'm clicked like, wait, that guy in McDonald's said the same thing. That's weird. But anyway, she's like, this presence, bro, I'm getting shivers talking about this. She's like, this presence knows to be on the right side of your body because your right eye is your bad eye. Like, that's my blind eye. She's like, this is an intelligent presence. And like, I'm like, the fuck, bitch? Like, take off that rock crystal. I'm getting
She know you had a bad eye.
Stop snorting. Like, what else?
She didn't know I had a bad eye. Other than like maybe see my lazy eye, like she didn't know I'm fucking blind in my eye, and she didn't know about that guy at McDonald's saying was on the right side. She's like, I'm not gonna lie, because she kept looking at the right side. I'm like, the fuck is this bitch looking at? She's like, before it was pressed up against the window of the car, bro. The way I got shivers down my spine, bro. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, bro, scary, right? I don't even know. Like this bitch could be bugging. Who knows, bro? And it's a coincidence, but I just thought it was crazy. I was like, damn, because like that's the second time someone said that to me.
Did you ask her what it looked
Fucking
like?
wild.
Fuck.
She said it's just a black. She said it felt like it looked like a black wall. Like it didn't look like anyone, but it was a presence, like a black. She just said it looked like a wall, like a rectangle. Like it was just a something.
That's a scary
Just
coincidence.
something.
That's a
Shit.
very, very
Bro, I
scary
gotta head
coincidence.
out.
Sounds good, man.
Oh, guys, enjoy the rest of your night.
Have a good night.
It was-
Talk
It
to
was
you
nice
later.
talking to y'all.
Take care.
Bro,
Alright, bro.
excuse me, Jordan. Okay, fuck you guys.
Have fun, Scott. Have fun.
Or, touch you guys another later.
Ciao.
Easy, man. Easy.
Bro, that's actually crazy, bro. Did she say how you can solve it?
Nah.
She just point
Bro,
out a
she's dealing with
problem.
the same shit herself. She's dealing with the same shit herself. Like she said that she sees spirits around her and she doesn't know what the fuck to do. Like she's just scared.
Bro. I don't know. You religious?
Yeah.
But
All I
what
can
does
do is fucking pray, but like,
what does she
damn,
do?
what
Like
does she-
she's one of those spiritual girls, but like
nah,
what the
she's
fuck?
not really that deep into it, to be honest. She said her mom can do the same thing. Her mom sees spirits and like can, like she can read. Her mom can read palms, like people's palms and shit. But she said like she doesn't like. She says she does drugs to numb it. She does heaps of drugs, bro. She does ketamine. She does like fucking MDMA all the time. And she
Holy
says when she does that,
fuck.
yeah, she said it numbs it and makes it go away. That's why she does drugs. It's the only reason. Because like when she gets sober, because everyone wants her to be sober, right? So then when she gets sober, she starts like seeing these. like feeling and hearing voices and shit.
She's schizophrenic.
She fully could be schizophrenic, but then at the same time, that's such a strange coincidence, bro.
It is a very
You know?
scary coincidence. And you, out of most people, or you, out of
I have a
everybody I know,
stuff
you
like
have
that,
the
I swear to
most
God.
like scary occurrences where it's like unexplainable. That one with Thomas Pesci over the mic. That one scares
Unexplainable,
me
bro.
to
These
this
are
day.
like
What
The
thing
one
on
in
the
my
mic?
house.
Oh, when you take a shower and there's a palm thing on your window.
that was, bro. That's another thing. What the fuck was that? I actually forgot about that.
What's the thing with Thomas
That was
Pesci?
fuck. I know you know the story for sure. Basically, I was in my house by myself one night. My parents were on vacation, and I was playing 2K like 17 with Thomas Pesci, and basically I heard something fall upstairs in my house, and because I lived in the basement, like it was really loud. It was right above my head, and it was like, oh, wait, I thought someone broke in. So I was like, oh shit! I told Thomas on the mic, bro, I gotta go check that out. Like I'm home alone. So I run upstairs, and there's like, I had like this metal chicken. Like it was like a metal. Literally, it was just an ornament, but it was like made out of like metal or steel or something, and it sat
Yeah.
on my window. But the window was closed. But the window across the room is open. I'm like, oh, the wind must have blown this over. But like, there's a windowsill, and then there's a sink down here, and then the floor is at the bottom, and it had flown over. But if it was just wind, it would have fallen into the sink. You know, it would.
Mhm.
Gravity don't work like that type shit. So
Yeah.
it was on the floor. Because I picked it up, put it back, closed the other window. I'm like, that's weird as fuck. Go back downstairs, and keep in mind, this is when all this weird shit is happening to me. Like, I just feel weird. I was really depressed at this point in my life. This is after I like those guys did the Ouija board in front of me. This was like during this like 2 month period where I went through like a very dark time in my life, right? And I come back downstairs, and Thomas Pesci's like, "What the fuck was it?" And I told him like it was chicken, whatever the fuck was that. Like, and he's like, "That's weird." Literally, like 30 seconds after saying that, it happens again, and I'm like, "Oh my god!" But what the fuck is happening? I run upstairs, same thing. It's laying on the floor in the exact same spot. So I pick it up, I put it on the couch, I just leave it there. I'm like, "That's fucking scary." I go back downstairs. Thomas Pesci's off the mic. He's off the PlayStation chat. He's left the park. I'm like, where the fuck my guy at? I check my phone. He's texting me on Messenger. I actually want to go look at that because it'd be crazy to look at. But he's texting me on Messenger saying, "Bro, you need to get the fuck out your house," type shit. I'm like, "Fuck you talking about?" He's like, "No, like you need to leave your house." Like I just heard someone talking to Mike, bro. Just don't even say shit. Just get out of your fucking house. So, bro, I couldn't even go into my fucking hallway in my basement. I had to climb out my window, bro. And keep in mind, it's dark outside. I was shitting bricks. I
What
go
did he say?
outside and I call him on Facebook Messenger. I'm like, "Bro, what happened?" It's like, "Bro, are you out of your house?" Like, this guy was concerned for me, bro. More than anything, he was just concerned for me. I'm like, "What's up?" Hey, bro, when you went upstairs, he's like, "I heard someone whisper in the mic, 'Where's Jordan?' But he said it was a woman's voice. Clear as day in the mic. And he got so scared he left the group. He left the PlayStation party. He's heard someone say, clear as day, woman's voice, 'Where's Jordan?' Whisper in the mic.
What?
And
the
I'm like, oh my
fuck?
fucking yeah, dead ass. So then, bro, it was literally like maybe like 5:30, 6 a.m. in the morning at this point. I literally walked to Tim Hortons and I stayed there until it got stayed there until like 10 a.m. until it got bright outside. It was fucking one of
What
the it
the
was scary as
fuck?
fuck.
Do you have any events like this?
Unexplainable.
Like unexplainable ones?
Bro,
Um,
there's a whole
I
fucking
saw
story. There's like different story arcs with characters and fucking locations. There's the Ouija board.
no,
There's when
yeah,
you went to Ireland.
All this shit
the
start
weed.
This,
happening
if
after the
there was
Ouija
to be
board.
a show about
Bro,
this, there'd be 3 seasons minimum. There's a lot of
nah,
shit.
literally, bro. I have so many good stories.
You've
Bro.
had boss fights,
It
bro, with the
all
guy at McDonald's. It's been a fucking roller coaster.
no, yeah, dead ass. And then the thing that started it was the Ouija board, bro. And I literally, because you know what's crazy? In that room, I let it be known that I was scared of it, and that's what happened.
You didn't. You
That's
were the only
why,
one that didn't do it with us.
bro, I was the only one. Because I told you I was like, I don't fuck with this shit. I'm religious. I don't play with this. But then they were like, and I thought because if I didn't do it, I didn't have my hands on it, it wouldn't matter. But the guy at McDonald's told me like it doesn't matter. Like you were in there. What he actually told me was, I swear to God, he told me this. He's like, we're in the area of people doing it, and he said it goes for the purest soul. So like that's literally what he said. He said demons that latch themselves onto the purest souls, and it was because I was so vulnerable and scared of it that I was the easiest target. I feel like, you know what I mean.
I think one of
And
the.
I dead at
Oh no, you say what you want to say.
I think it was I was just so vulnerable. I don't know. Like I kind of opened it up because I was like thinking about it and just I don't know. And then after that, so much scary shit started happening to me, bro. But anyway, go ahead, Tyson.
I think one of the biggest questions I have about that, because it was done in my house, the Ouija board was done in
Yep.
my house.
You fucked.
Yeah.
Did you take one of my ghosts? Because
It's a thing.
because I haven't had an experience in a very long time, not since the Ouija board. My
Wait, what
first
happened on
one,
the Ouija board?
well, I remember the first one was my mom had a friend that passed away when when I was like 3 years old. She was best friends with her, and I remember one day when I was like really young. I think I was like 10 or 11. I walked downstairs to get a glass of water, and I remember looking in my like where my door is, and there was a woman standing there, full white dress. And I just dropped my glass and I ran upstairs, and like everybody was upstairs, so I was freaking the fuck out. And I don't know who that was, and I'm just predicting it's my mom's friend because in all the pictures I've seen of her, she's in a white dress at this wedding. So I think I saw her there. And then there's also my dad's best friend died when he was really young. He just died in his sleep. And there's this really weird picture. I think I've shown it to most of you guys, but
Bro, that's one of the honestly that is living proof in my eyes. I swear
yeah,
to God, that is what that picture is proof in my eyes, bro. I swear to God.
that picture, it's too much of a coincidence. It's scary, but it's a
Picture is it?
so they were on a
Huh?
hockey team, and the he died maybe the 3 days before the final game of the season,
Ow.
and he just died in his sleep. I think he had like a brain issue. I don't know what it's called.
Nah, there
But
was some like blood clot, like
his brain basically
The
just kind of
swelling?
like like just kind of exploded on him in a weird
concussion.
way.
That's tough.
I don't know, but in the picture,
A brain aneurysm, maybe.
maybe I don't know the exact name for it.
Hemorrhaging
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
is when it fills up so much, it starts squishing your brain and just
I think
pops
that
because it gets so full.
I think that's what happened. Yeah, but in the picture, it's the team celebrating after their win. They're all cluttered together, and behind them, behind the
No, I don't
goalie's
say
net,
it.
it's reflecting off of the glass on the hockey rink. You can see the outline of a boy.
you can see the outline, bro, clear as day. Head, shoulders, arms going down. But the weirdest part about it, that could be a coincidence. Like it could be someone's reflection, maybe. But the weirdest part about it, you can see their soul, bro. I'm
That's
getting shivers talking.
true.
You can, bro.
Yeah, me too.
There's like a the same color as the outline, but it's in the middle, and it's like kind of spreading out almost in the middle of his chest, and it looks like it's soul. It's fucking horrifying, bro.
He's this the kid like the pic. Can you see the person's face in the picture?
No,
Nah, you can't see the.
you can't
It's just
see
the
a
outline,
person.
and then
It's just an outline. Yeah, I'll send you a picture. It is terrifying. I
So I
never
never
like
played
looking
Ouija
there.
board, bro.
I never.
That's
like
why I never
looking
played
there.
the Ouija board, bro.
Well,
I remember
after-
that
people
shit's
played
not
in.
to be played with, bro.
After the Ouija board, we did it at my house. I remember I did it in the attempt to speak to one of them because I remember meeting one
Yeah.
when I was younger, and if the weirdest part was like I barely went through any of the shit. Like mostly everybody else that was there kind of got haunted. Like I remember there was that one day where we were all watching the movie downstairs, and one of the
fun.
girls that was there, she saw like the hand come over her shoulder, and then she freaked
Now it
out.
was over. Oh yeah, that's right, bro.
And then
Katrina,
you,
bro.
yeah, and then you stood up, and I don't know if she's bullshitting, but well, I don't know because
Yeah, I
remember
don't
she
know
was just
about that.
crying. She was just crying out of nowhere.
Bro,
Like,
it was
what
like
the fuck?
when I looked in her face, it looked like genuine fear. That's
She
what
was
made me
terrified,
scared because I
yeah.
thought she was bullshitting, but it looked like genuine fear, bro.
Like she didn't make a sound. We were just watching a movie, and you looked over, and she is sobbing by herself, like looking at her shoulder. You're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then she's like,
Yeah.
I don't remember what she said, but you got up and you saw the reflection of a boy in the mirror. That wasn't you.
Bro, I saw, bro, Kenny, dead ass. I stood up, and there was a light reflecting from Tyson's little basement window against a glass picture, and I could see myself, and I could see someone with long, like flowy hair, standing on my right shoulder, looking at the same direction. Like we're both looking at me. in the reflection. Yeah, not dead ass, bro. I'm trying to fucking throw hands, bro. It's dead ass,
Fuck,
bro.
man.
And
I need to go
then
to
It's just
church more
not to be
often, man.
played
yeah,
with.
I'm going to
No,
church
bro,
tomorrow
go
for
and
that.
enter a church, bro. Enter a church building, man.
And
Oh,
then
God.
after that, I don't remember what happened after that. I know there was another thing, and I know there was something with me. I just can't remember it for some reason. But I remember I met Jamie and Shauna like 2 weeks after this, and then we started talking about how their mom used to be an exorcist. And then
That's
when I
fine.
first met their mom, she gave me holy water to go and bless my house, and it was like this bottle
Remember
of
that
water.
day, actually.
Yeah, it was like 25% of it was filled up with water, and I got really selfish. I'm like, fuck it, I can't spray the whole house. I'm just doing my bedroom because it's just me I got to worry about here. So I just like lined out the bedroom. I sprayed the whole room, and then yeah, I never saw anything again. But then
Bro,
Jordan's shit started really picking up. Like that's when he saw shit at his house, and then like I
Bro,
think a month after
I
that, you
was
saw the guy at
actually
McDonald's. I was
at that
terrified for
time.
you. I knew you were possessed.
I was scared for my life. I was literally possessed, bro. I was scared for my life at that point,
You should tell the story of the
bro. When I
McDonald's thing
tell,
for the podcast. The
I
people got to
will.
know.
When that's the thing that needs to get out. That's an insane. I've never heard of anyone with a similar experience of them like meeting someone. I've looked, bro. I've done so much research because I want to find. Like this guy told me he was world renowned, bro. Like world famous gypsy. That's what he told me. And I've looked up everything, like anything that to do with it. Nothing has come up. Like, there's nothing even remotely close to someone with the same experience. So it's like, I don't
yo,
know,
so
man.
you got
It's just
somebody, bro, Jordan. If you really want to know, go on ask r/ask Reddit and just put like, do any of you guys, does anyone here, like, you have to word it really good to get, but you get like
yeah,
15,000 responses of true, honest, anonymous responses, right? And
Or
through there, you can
yeah,
be like, hey man, like through this, hey, like, has anyone else had these supernatural
yeah.
experiences? If so, please let me know. I want to talk about it. Boom, right there, you have a direct connection to that one guy
Mm-hmm,
who might know a guy. I'm just saying, bro. Like, you really want to search, it's
mm-hmm.
easy to search nowadays. You go write a message, and it'll come to you.
just
Just ask
create a
Reddit
thread
r/ask
yourself,
Reddit.
and people will
Yeah,
start
like make
responding
it
to
like
you.
make a
Yeah.
post, like your own
Mm-hmm.
post on it. I
Like
guarantee you,
this
bro.
guy,
Within an hour.
he literally he said to me with full confidence, bro, looking dead at me in full confidence, he's like, "Yeah, I saved a girl from a demon last week there in Canyon Meadows," and he's like, "Yeah, I'm like finna go somewhere else like today." Like it's his job. Like he just does it. Like he just goes out and does it. Like literally, that's what he would. That's the way he said it.
Bro, funny
Like
thing
this.
is, I've actually
That,
experienced that too in my life. I'm at
that's
high school, right?
insane.
I'm at boarding school. This guy called Father Don. He's a pastor there, right? And he's been there for 45 years. No, I think 38 actually, right? He's old. He's like white-haired, old, tall man, but he's old. And
Yeah, yeah.
he told us about the time he did because like our school is really old. It's like 106 years old. So like there are super old like tunnels and old rooms, just like super creepy rooms, like the old one by one detention center room with a desk in it, a metal desk pushed to the floor. Like that's fucked. You know what I mean? It's like psycho shit, right? And I remember one night, right? He showed us around the underground tunnels, bro. And it's so fucked. He like climbed down a ladder on the ground to go into them, bro. Cause like during the wars and shit, bro, it's just some fuck shit, old architecture. He's going around, he's going
Yeah.
through his rooms, right? He's like, yeah, one time, right? He's like, one time in one of the old buildings, there's a room in the old building. It's kind of like this big study library room. It's like this secret room in the library where there's a huge like bookshelf door that you have to like twist shut. It's really fucked, bro. I don't know why. I think someone is doing bad shit in that room, right? He said in there he had a what's it called, exorcist, a demon from an old teacher. I'm like, we all thought like he just because he just tells us his table. We all thought it was his cat. We're like, bro, it's cat, man. Like, what are you saying, right?
Yeah.
But it was just it's a really it's a renowned story at our school. Then like no no well known. He said he had an exorcism. He started reading. It was like a certain chapter from Revelations about the condemning of all demons, how God, that Jesus will come and kill all demons. And the guy started acting up. He's like, "Yo," he's literally held down, like strapped. He's like, "Yo, get off me, bro!" And, yo, stop, stop. Like, no, obviously not saying that. He's like, "Get off!" Like, he's trying to resist. And
Yeah.
then, right, he kept reading, doing more. Started splashing him with holy water, right, trying to remove the demon, bro. The guy started like freaking the fuck out, bro. He said, word for word, he said, pages and the windows all started like the windows like all open like there's because of all these old panel windows, there's probably like
Mhm.
6 of them in this one room, right? And they said they all opened, the papers flying everywhere, man. The shit was falling off. He said like, if it wasn't for Jesus, like God and his belief, bro, like he said like it was deadly. It was a bad demon. Like it's the worst he's ever done. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? We all thought he was capping, but like, who knows, man?
I don't know, bro. I've heard it's such a crazy story, but I believe in it because I remember the one that made me believe was when I talked to Shauna's mom, Mrs. Youngpow. Maybe I shouldn't say her name because she really did not like me saying that she was an exorcist. It took me a long time, bro, to break her, to get her to open up and tell me that one of her exorcism stories. Like she truly believed that it was just something that you can't talk about again after because you're kind of bringing it back up. And I would beg her.
Yeah.
I'm like, please tell me them. And she's like, no, because you actually will
That's the
never sleep
story.
again if you hear these stories.
Did
And
she ever tell you one?
she did. She told me one. It was fucking terrifying.
Tell me.
She told me that she is the assistant to the exorcist, more exactly. But she went to one, and I think it was an older house, 3 stories, and the man was in the basement that needed to be exorcised. And she went down with the exorcist, and they were, I don't know, doing whatever the fuck they do to exercise. She didn't really
Booga booga.
elaborate what it is, right? But at one point, the man was like losing his shit, like fucking freaking out, like almost exactly how they do in exorcism movies, I think. And
Mhm.
I don't know if they got the spirit out of him. I think they did, but they said we need to get the fuck out the house now. I think they said we
Yeah.
got him out. We need to get out the house with this man and leave the spirit here. So they all go running out the front door, and they make it probably 25 meters from it, and they look back, and the house just crumbles to the ground.
Holy fuck, that gave me shivers, bro.
Crumbles
What
to the
the
ground
fuck?
all at once. No explosion or anything. It just crumbles to the ground,
Was
and
anyone else in the building?
just the spirit. But yeah, she told me that's not even one of the scariest stories she has, but that's all I could handle. And I think she's right. I think if she told me other things, I'd.
No, you need to go back and get one more story, Tyson. You fucking bitch. Don't be a pussy. No, I'm joking.
Nah, because
She
that
doesn't even like
opens
telling
doors,
them.
bro.
She doesn't even like telling them.
That opens doors, bro.
Ugh. That's crazy, bro. What the fuck? Nah. God forbid. All I know is I have a whole bloodline of Nigerian family praying for me all the time, so I'm always coated with the blood of Jesus.
Yeah, your mother goes to church too
Right.
much for you to be haunted, man. She goes every single day.
She knows something's
She's in
up
the
spiritually.
VIP club in the church.
If I walked into her house and I was actually like, because I don't feel like I'm fucking broken yet. I hope I'll never be broken, but like, people just like broken, like, you said, Joy, say you're in a very bad time in life.
Mhm.
If I was in a very bad time in life and I went to my mom, she'd be like, "What's wrong?" Actually, I have no idea, bro. Honestly, like pastors, I know Pastor robs someone of money. So,
Mhm.
oh my god, oh my god. Speaking of that, my pastor who robbed my mom of 100K.
No?
I'm a, so
What the
my old
fuck?
pastor, like, I'm
What?
not. My venerable, like my pastor, like this guy that like he's probably my father figure growing up. Because my dad's been sick my whole life.
Yeah.
Low key, he's probably my father figure, right? So like in Calgary. He opened a bunch of failed businesses getting loans from people from his own church that he's a pastor of, right? After two, three
Okay.
failed businesses, of him not paying people back and people being like, fuck you, and they leave the church, right? He asked my mom for money
Uh.
on a store to open a store like Southwest Calgary African store. Did that. She
Mhm.
gave him like 50,000 or something. He used that to open the store. Did it, man. He just had horrible business. Like fucking just like he's a piece of shit, man. But like this is my
Yeah.
pastor. Like he used religion to blind my mom. Like my mom knows that.
Yeah.
Like he that's why like I hate that's why I hate pastors, man. Because like a pastor
Mhm.
can say one thing in church, but he can also be a manipulative piece of shit person. You know what I mean? But this isn't the start of the
100%.
story, man. This isn't the start of the story. This got so fucked. I remember when I was back over at Christmas, man. This is fucked. So after this, right? The thing is though, my mom has had to be paying uh like I think she actually took a loan for the 50,000, right? And gave it to him, right?
Wow, bro.
He did that, right? the whole business flopped. Like I think it flooded that 1 year in Calgary. And it was hella rain. He had like deals and contracts to bring like $20,000 worth of yams across the ocean from Nigeria to here. He get the thing and all be destroyed. Like he had horrible things. Eventually, he owed my mom like $100,000. My mom's like, okay.
Jesus Christ.
She's like, "Where you gonna give it to me?" Right? He moves out of Calgary to BC. Right? And after all this, my mom calling him, calling his father, who's the fucking deacon of the Anglican Church in Nigeria. Like, bro, I will never believe a pastor for the rest of my life. Like, bro, this is like Jordan. This is like family bred pastors. Like, his whole family has been pastors. His dad's not an answer. My mom's like, this is fucked. She's like, these guys were like God on earth, right? This is fucked, man. I'm like, this is horrible, right? My mom's like, yeah. She even made a deal saying, "Yo, just give me back 40,000, like out of like the 80,000." Because she'd be paying like interest on everything the whole time. It's like 2 years, right? So like she's like, "Just give me 40,000, we'll call it even," right? Like that's after they owe like 60,000 off. They're like, "No, I'll give you 10,000 at most." She's like, "Fuck you," right? And then they just never respond again, bro. So my mom, right? I think in October, it's after she's been pleading with their parents, trying to call them. They've just been avoiding horrible people. Even like the guy's black, his family and the white wife's family, both just horrible people. Like they're just like I think they realize how big of a hole they're in. Because my mom's like, I'm getting legal action on this, right?
Yeah, for
She's
sure.
like, she's getting legal action on this, like, and she's like, I'm not only coming for what you owe me, I'm coming for everything and more. She's like, and then so they just stopped responding, man. So my mom, right, went to the. She said she was sleeping right, and she prays all the time. She said she had a uh like a kind of like a message, an awakening, an epiphany from Jesus saying she needs to fly to BC and appear on their doorstep. Because I think one night they post on Facebook because they have a church still, bro. It's the most fucked thing. He
Oh
got
my
he got
God.
banished from the church. He lost his canonship, bro. He still preaches, bro. The most fucked thing. This guy's a slime. Like if I ever saw him personally, I'd beat the fuck out of him. Like I would never do it to anyone,
Yeah, he's a
but I,
slimy guy,
as a man,
man.
saying bro, I listen to this guy. Like if this guy told me to jump off a bridge, bro, like 10 years ago, I would have done it, bro. You know what I mean? So my mom goes to this house October 17th, right? After she found out that they're hosting like a huge event for like their church. She shows up in the front door saying fuck you guys. No, she was actually being super chill. She actually was stayed up for the whole event, the 2 hours. And after she confronted them without them knowing, she's like, "Hey, we want to talk." So they go back to the house, right? And like they know they're in the wrong. These people are just avoiding, man. And they avoid, and she gets there, and the fucking the white woman's parents, who are like 60, 70, come outside, and like, "Hey, get off my property," to my mom. And she's like, "What the
The
fuck?" Like, they all know
fuck?
they're wrong. She's like, "Yo," she's like, "You guys owe me money, right?" She's like, "I've done everything possible. I've tried to negotiate. You guys are just trying to get away with this, right?" And dad's like, "Get off the property." Took her phone, called 911 on her phone, called the cops on my mom to the property. They took my mom and they drove away, bro. She's like, "Okay." She didn't get arrested. They just took off the property, right? So she
Yeah,
left, bro. And before she left, she said, "God will strike you for your actions. This is unredeemable," right?
for
2 days
sure.
later, the dad died and had a heart attack at night. Drop,
Wow.
drop dead. Oh my God.
Really?
He actually the thing to celebrate at church was his 77th year preaching. Bro, my mom told me this. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, mom, there's so much more. Like, these people are horrible people, man. Like, this is just like they live, bro. They live in Abbotsbury where the floods were, bro. They're like they were the floods have never affected them, right? But like that's just off topic. But these people, man, the husband who did that to my mom died of a just sudden heart failure 2 days later.
Oh my
Actually,
God.
no, like 24 hours. But like that day, the next day at night, like the next morning,
Yeah,
he
God
died in
still
his mind.
struck him blind though.
Fucking man. After that, they blocked my mom on Facebook and on social media. But I was still able to go search, bro. I'm reading all this shit, bro. I'm like, you guys are just horrible, man. Like this is just like there's some shit people in the world, but that's why I really do believe there's shit people, man. First off, never
That's
trust
the
a pastor.
thing. Nah, because it's like, who the fuck are they? At the same time, like they're not Jesus, they're not God, they're just fucking
They use their
someone
power
who has
there.
power, bro. Yeah, this is someone who has power. It's like that. I believe in the Catholic religion, but I do not believe in the
Cause bro, my
Catholic
mom is
Church.
smart, bro. There's no way she'd ever fall for that. It's just cause it's a priest, bro. Like all you gotta do is have one good
Yeah,
conversation with someone with the reinforcement of Jesus Christ and faith, and you get a lot out of someone,
she's,
man.
she thinks she's doing good, bro. Like she was doing good, and then, I mean, the
Like,
person who took advantage paid the price.
yeah, like, oh, she's still getting the money back, bro. She's still suing them.
Yeah,
Probably gonna get more
But
as well because she
Oh, actually, the thing is too, bro. This family, the thing is, bro. The thing is that there's so many red flags. My mom told me there's so many red flags, but she's blinded by faith because he had two failed business before that he never paid back. The house they lived in Calgary was under my mom's name because they couldn't get a lease under their name because they had
Oh
such bad
my
credit,
god,
bro.
man.
Right? So my mom's like, well, my mom gave them the classic hands. I'm like, bro, this is like I've never seen my mom so mad in my life, bro. 20 years, never seen my mom so mad, right? My mom gave them this. Like, either you give me $100,000, like plus whatever it is, or I sell the house that you guys have under my name.
Yeah.
And that house is like a property in Acme outside Calgary. Like a farm, like a ranch, like it's land. She's like, I'll just sell it. Me and
Yeah.
the bank will call splits and we'll go. You guys get fucked.
Is
So
she
now
going
they're just
to?
avoiding, bro.
Is she
Yeah,
gonna
she's
sell?
going to.
Good.
Either I think it's one last thing, but it's so complicated. But like, yeah, bro, like, I don't trust nobody, man. Like, I don't know what the fuck I started this thing on, bro. But like,
Well, no,
fucked, man.
it's interesting because I don't
Like, this
blame
was my
your mom.
father figure,
I
man.
don't.
It's like, bro, he went to my graduation on my grad night in grade 12 over my dad because my dad can't fly, right, bro? He was there on my grad
Yeah.
night. Like in my pictures, he's there. Same
Wow.
with my sisters, bro. Like this, like I cannot emphasize how much this guy was in my life, bro.
Yeah.
That's why I learned, bro. Like, people are full,
Piece of
man.
shit.
Like, piece of shit. Like, horrible, man. Looked him on it. Oh my god, I completely forgot to. I was looking at his Facebook, bro. His fucking close friend also died on my birthday, bro.
Damn.
Like, R.I.P., bro. Like, R.I.P. Facebook, like, cover page and everything, bro. R.I.P. Bro. Like, I'm just
Big
saying,
sad.
like, so this is all within, like, nothing of this happened. He's like said, I'm absolutely crushed, bro. Like, all this stuff, bro.
Bro, it's the world we live in. This shit is real, bro.
Like, guys, this is
We
my
do not
guy, bro.
understand it.
Like guys, I'm just saying, man. Like, I cannot express how much this guy was, like, my father figure in my life, bro. I'm just like, what the fuck, bro? Like,
I'm so sorry to
if I
hear
ever
that,
see
man.
him, I would fuck. I don't really care, bro. What am I gonna do? Like, he'll get what he deserves.
If you would have fucked him
But
up, Kennedy, you would just be punished for it, man. At the end of the day, as much as you want to fuck that guy up, it would probably hurt your mother's chances
The
of getting
devil
that
wins.
money back, and you would probably get
yeah,
charged with assault. And in that way,
yeah. I
he
wouldn't be
wins.
surprised. He's like, oh, call. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Charge your son. Drop the case. Don't charge your son.
the best thing you can do is control those feelings. And
Thing is, too, man. The mom, not the wife. Like, I could tell this is more of him, just a bad man. Like, this guy's just a bad man. And the wife has to go on the man. They have a family, you know what I mean? Oh my god, bro. The wife also got cancer.
wow, you keep
Holy
piling these things
fuck.
Like,
on, bro. Is there
this was
anything
like a
else you're
year
leaving
ago.
out?
This was a
Okay.
year ago, right? But like, this was like, it got bad during this last half a year when she's trying to have a child. Like a lot of stuff happened, bro. And like with this, my mom's been on this case for the past like year at least, right? So this has all happened within like this has started, man. I'm just saying this is kind of fucked, bro.
Not coincidence, bro.
I wonder
It's really
if-
got to come up.
There is a higher being that is controlling that at all.
I don't know, man. Because like
Bro,
I think
it's
if
like
there was,
kinda
I think he did the
really-
ultimate
it's like-
no for religion, bro. A pastor being scum like that, like bro,
Well,
that's like
it's-
societal scum.
It's so sad because
That's suicidal. That's dead ass.
yeah, and those people have such strong positions of power because religion can govern people's lives entirely.
Yeah,
And
govern like a couple hundred years in society.
yeah,
Set us back.
yeah. If you grow up like super religious, chances are your parents were religious, their parents were religious. So it's kind of like
Yep.
a generational thing to be
Yeah,
in
bro,
that
his
faith.
whole parent line's been pastors, bro. His dad's a deacon, dog. Like it's all his family.
People can
It's
just
cool, bro. That's what-
misuse that power, though, which is the scary thing. Like, you see it so often in
Yeah.
churches. You see it, obviously, what you just did to your mom. Fuck, the amount of pastors that molest children, bro, it's sickening. It's sickening. It's like, I don't know how these people are the people
All
that are
humans are
supposed to
fucked up, man.
represent the
They
man
have so
between
much
us and
control.
God. They're supposed to
They
be
get-
that
they get
third
warped
party
personalities,
between
bro.
us and God,
Yeah.
and there's not all of them
A
are.
sacred ground,
There's-
ground we think no human would break. Like,
Yeah.
you're a pastor, you're a white cloth, right? You're untainted. No, bro,
Yeah.
it's just as dirty as us.
Almost dirtier than us sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She's the same, bro. Yeah, I just had to say that when I was realizing supernatural things, bro. Because like my mom wasn't even, bro. My mom was ruthless too. She's like, God, like God, what's it called? Like say like God strike, right? And then this guy died, bro. She's like, he will know, and he know. My mom like said the most. It wasn't shocking. It was just like it was like the most real thing I've heard. She's like, he knows more than anyone what's happening with his situation right now. All this stuff falling around him, he knows. This guy's a man of God. Well, even though he's a piece of shit, he knows how it goes. If
There's
not, then because he knows shit's happening. Like if I ever see this, I might just write him one day, just send a message saying, "Man, this is coming from someone who grew up with you. You're this guy to me, but like now I see what you are. You're just worthless, dog." Like
that's what
the
I
thing is
think.
too, bro. Her daughter has no idea about this too, man. Her daughter's like 13, and she still messages me, bro. I can't talk to her, man.
She
But,
would
like,
never be able to explain it or understand at that
yeah,
age.
I just can't say why we will never see her again. Because like, bro, I've known her whole life since she's born. I mean, she's known her whole life, right? So to her, she has no idea, right? But like, I just can't tell her that. Either I tell her that your parents did the worst thing you could do to someone who only helped you, or I decided to keep her out of it, bro. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she is just like, what do you do with that, man?
Well, I
Like, that's
think
just life, bro. Like, that's real. Like to me, that's the real thing I heard and learned in the past 2 years.
it's human greed.
Like,
We can
yeah.
really fall into that. And in the future, you could definitely still talk to that girl. Like,
Oh yeah.
once she's old enough and I think she realizes what her parents did, then she might try and contact you and be like, I don't know. If there's never any resolution between your parents and theirs, then she might offer some in a little bit, like once she realizes, because
Yeah.
most people would realize that they're in the wrong. But
Bro, they definitely know they're in the wrong. I feel like there's sometimes he gets so in the wrong, you have to keep going through the role. You know what I mean?
and I
Like, I
bet
don't know.
he hears your mother's words replaying in his head. May
Oh my
God
God,
strike
bro, I
you
hope he
down.
does.
And now he's seeing all these people get struck down. He's like, damn. She
It's
was
like
right.
imagine like out of your 15 close people you know in your life, three of them just vanish like that after a horrible event. Like, 'cause we're all capable of reflecting. Like when we do something bad, we know we do something bad, right? But either you just live with it, move on, get over it, or like you go make it better. You know what I mean? Make amends. Yeah.
Not
I don't
everybody
know.
can do that, though. Not everybody can go and make amends.
If I actually ever see that man again, though, I'll give him the most brutal lick, bro, just verbally.
Just telling him that he failed you in a way. Because he knows that what he was to you. He's probably
Yeah.
not that stupid. He's probably just
He hasn't
greedy.
reached out to me at all. But
Oh,
oh yeah, I forgot. The
obviously. He's
wife
probably
said
too
happy birthday
ashamed.
to me on Facebook. I don't give a fuck though about her.
He's probably
He's
too
fucking
ashamed to
ashamed.
say anything. I would be.
Yeah,
Fucking hell.
man.
Having a
If you
kid
reach
look
out
up
to
to me,
me,
then I rob his mother of $100,000. Be ashamed.
that's not a
That is
man move, right, Jordan? You can't like that's just like
You're a puny
you live
man.
with that. That person will never see the same anymore. Like that's it. Like I'll never see them the same anymore. Like
And I bet a lot of
fucking
people at the church now know
father
the.
on photo, Facebook profile. Yeah, man. I don't know. I just don't like these people.
I bet a lot of people at the church probably know
And they
who
just
he
all those
is now
religious
too.
people who post those long Facebook messages saying, God, this, it did me good. By doing good, you can get better stuff. I'm like, bro, you guys are so two-faced, man. I know they're true people, man. It's fuck. Yeah, yeah, whatever. Fuck that man, though. Like, fuck that guy.
He'll get his if he hasn't already.
Oh yeah.
He's probably got to
Alright,
lose a
boys, I'm
couple.
gonna go. I'm
Sounds
gonna catch
good.
up on some sleep.
Hey,
Easy,
bro,
boys.
All right.
Jordan, before you go,
Hmm.
get some resources if you haven't, like
Oh
necessities.
yeah, that's true, bro.
Like if how does power work in New Zealand? Is it like underground or is it over electricity? Do you have electric stove?
Mostly underground, bro.
Okay, I see. Because I don't know. Because if your electricity goes out, man, like you need warm
Yeah, I'm
food.
fucked.
Give me just
Yeah,
one Bunsen burner. You can get that.
I'm gonna just rob the neighbors, bro, of their shit. Nah, not jokes.
All right, bro. All
All
right,
right.
Jordan. It's
So
nice.
Yeah, nah.
I don't actually know if you guys knew, but we were recording for like the last hour.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
You re-recorded?
I knew that.
Oh,
Yeah, it
word. I had
started.
no
So we
idea.
still have an hour. If you guys are good posting the last hour that we talked about.
Yeah.
All right, bet. Yeah, we lost an hour and 15 minutes, but right now we have 55 minutes. So 2 hour long podcast. I didn't think that felt too bad.
Wow,
That
that'd be
actually
fun.
did not feel like 2 hours. That was easy, bro.
Yeah,
Right?
we covered
Holy
a lot
fuck,
of shit.
7:38.
I wish we didn't lose that first hour, man. We talked about some cool shit, but
It is what it is.
it's
though.
all
We'll
good.
get back.
We're gonna
Yeah.
be. We know what to do now for next weekend, so we'll have it again for
Yeah.
next Saturday.
Sounds
Word.
good.
All right. Someone want to do an outro?
That's it, y'all. Oh yeah, yeah. JBG.
Well, thank you guys for listening to the Tiny Peas podcast, and we'll be back next week. Adios.
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. I made it I'm posting it on YouTube. I don't have a name, but it's right now the Slightly Above Average podcast.
That's actually funny.
That's all I got. Slightly Above Average
That's
podcast.
the vibe when you enter the room.
Slightly
You
above average.
could take it as our size. You could take it as our skills at podcasting, and really.
That's hilarious.
We're just slightly above everything. We're like
Glass half
an
full
88
or
overall
glass half
player.
empty?
We're not.
Depends
We're
on who
better than average. We're nothing crazy. You know what I mean?
No.
Like 88 overall.
I don't want to be cocky here.
Yeah, you know, I'm not a starter. You know, I'm more of a six man.
I'll still get that six
I mean-
man of the year though.
Yeah, I'll get my
Still
trophy.
going
I'll
for
get
the
the
trophy.
ring. I just won't be in the front row in the picture. You know what I mean?
All right. Thank you
All right,
everybody for listening. Couldn't care if you guys liked it.